Upgrading this existing, rather unattractive garage window means removing some of the wood trim to the left and to the right of the window. You'll see there's white wood stock on either side of the window, and I'm going to remove portions of this wood stock so that I can install my new window construction. That means avoiding cutting these studs. Obviously, these studs are load bearing. I don't want to touch them, but I do want to remove the wood trim that these studs are behind. So in order to do that, I need to figure out, exactly how much wood trim to remove, and that means getting inside the garage and drilling some pilot holes that I can then draw a line based on. That's to the right of the existing window, that line right there. Let's go back inside the garage, and you can see I've drilled 3 pilot holes, top, middle, and bottom. And those holes are right alongside the stud, so I can draw a line that matches up with those holes and thereby miss the stud. And then after the pilot holes are drilled, I can just go outside the garage, get a straight edge, measure my line, and then I know that I've got a sufficient portion of wood stock to remove to eventually give us a much more aesthetic looking window construction, but also leave the studs in place and not affect the structural integrity of the garage. I've just got to make sure my measurements are okay top and bottom. I want even measurements towards the top and towards the bottom of the new window construction. All right, let's head outside because now it's time for the fun part, power tool time. So let me get on my handy dandy eye protection here. And I'm going to start off with my circular saw to cut the bulk of this wood. I am trying to stay as close to the stud on the inside as possible. By the way, I already checked to make sure there are no electrical wires in the way. And I'm going to get as close to the top as I can, but I'm not going to go all the way with the circ saw. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. And same thing, I'm not going to make an entire cut with this circ saw. I'm going to finish off this cut with my reciprocating saw. There's no worries about this wood falling out when I finish the cut because they really nailed this sucker on there. They used 2.5-inch spikes to fix that wood in place back in the 50s. That almost sounds dangerously curmudgeon. When I was a youngin', they really knew how to build houses. Alright, so let's break out the recip saw, finish off the cuts, and then we're ready to start getting into the nitty-gritty, the grunt work, the less fun part of this. I have to pull a lot of nails to get that wood off. So it's just good old-fashioned hammer work here. But those spikes are pretty lengthy and there's a lot of them. And this wood is amazingly, it's not in the worst shape considering it's over half a century old. This is the sort of project that you want to complete in one day. I want to get this wood removed and the DIY windows in place because I don't want an exposed garage facing the street. Once I remove this old wood trim and then the tar paper underneath it, I have a new space to add a brand new window. I'm going to cover up those studs with some window blinds. In fact, here's an example of that. You can see one of the new window frames with window blinds perfectly covering up the studs. As Raggedy Andy looks on, let's take a look at the newly opened up portion of the street-facing garage wall. So moving on, the next thing I need to do is remove the old center window, which is held in place by surprisingly few nails. It's an easy process to remove those nails, not much effort, and the whole assembly came out pretty easily. So this was, again, a one-man or one-woman project. Pretty easy. You just got to make sure you have your plexiglass or glass, whatever you're going to use, to be ready to go, to be ready to pop into this cavity, or else you're going to have your garage fully exposed to the street. You don't want that overnight. This old window frame is aluminum. Maybe I'll get a few bucks for it at the local scrapyard. Here's a view of the front of the house with all of the old windows, all of the old wood trim removed. There is no plexiglass in the center portion. The side windows or side portions do have plexiglass already installed. Please stay tuned as my garage window transformation series continues. In the next video, I detail how I built the new window frame for my garage. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already.